for the on the road travel version of uh, of going live. How is everyone today? I realize that traveling and getting off a little bit with the time zones. I think I'm an hour late to go live, but c'est la vie. And for the next couple of weeks, who knows? It's probably going to be a little touch and go whether or not I'll be able to go at 10 a.m. every day or not, just because of travel and time zones and. Hey, Ashera, good to see you, girl. How are you? Sorry, I'm moving this around a little bit. It's just trying to get this setup right. this is my this is gonna be my new on the road setup, so I gotta try to figure this out. But we'll get it. We'll get it. There we go. All right. Hey Arshita, good to see you. Anyway, yeah, so here we are, finally on the road, doing the thing. Hey, good evening. Good evening. To you, to those of you who are in other parts of the world, it's good evening. To those of you who are in the U.S. on the west side, it's good morning. So, um, anyway, like I said, it's going to be a little on and off about the timing I'll be able to do because I'm going to be on the road for the next weeks. And so I will do my best to try to come live at 10 a.m. Pacific, but I may mess it up because changing time zones and other things like that I can't always control, checkout times, etc. But I'm going to do my best. And yeah, good to see you guys. Missed you. Thank you for the hearts. Woo! All right. What is happening? Lots of stuff is going on. It's going to be very interesting being on the road and still trying to take care of stuff, do deals, do legal documents, and figure out stuff around books and book launches, all the while driving 6 hours a day. But I'm excited. I'm going to Florida, on my way to Florida. And there I'm going to meet up with some friends and actually going to see my mom, who has been, she moved to Europe. And so it's going to be nice to see her. I haven't seen her in, well, I don't know, well over a year. It's almost 2 years now with COVID and everything. So um, there's been, I didn't really prep something to talk about today. So if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, glad you're sticking. Harshita says, glad you stick with your words. Appreciating you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, made a commitment to go live every day. So I do it. Sometimes not always on the same platform, sometimes not always at the same time. But I do my best to stick to that and keep it going. All right. Um, and yeah, so I'll just kind of tell you what I'm doing, where I'm going on the trip, and things like that. And then please do send me questions though, because this is interesting. So I just finished writing a white paper on why a lot of sexual harassment training doesn't work. So I spoke about that in one of my previous lives. Just wrote a white paper on that, and and then also around other issues regarding our body rights, which are coming up so much these days in so many different ways, right? And I was reading a very lovely woman, Donna Freitas, who is a beautiful author. She agreed to do an endorsement of my upcoming book. And I was reviewing some of the works that she writes. She's written some terrific books on consent on campus and books for children about sex and consent and things like that. And so it's just wonderful to see other powerful women and authors out there writing about these topics and getting the word out. And I want to see how we can collaborate. So if you guys know of people who, there's programs on campuses, programs in schools, other things like that I could potentially collaborate with and provide them with resources for their programs that can help them in teaching these topics, then I would love to hear about that, because I do want to help people who are already there on the ground, already in the campuses, and give them more tools that they can use. So the framework and understanding that can give them a great way to have discussions about these topics, to just, because sometimes when we talk about different things, we present it one way, some people get it, you present it another way, other people get it, right? Not everybody hears and understands concepts in the same way. So having, hey, Porfirio, good to see you. So having like multiple approaches to really important topics like this can be very helpful to actually get results, right? Because what is it we want to do? We want to get results. We want to actually have these things stop happening. We want to have abusive things stop happening. We want to have rape and all these types of child abuse. We want to end those things. And so the key is to do what is most effective, not just fulfill a requirement, right? Not just tick a box, not just say, oh, well, we put it in our policy, or, oh, we have a video you can watch if you want to know about that, right? It's just this baloney. Yeah, it's all about changing the culture. And to change the culture, it has to be pervasive, right? Because culture is pervasive. So to shift that culture, it has to be pervasive. The positive way to do it, the right way to do it, how we think about this stuff has got to be pervasive in the same way. It's got to be mandatory, taught to everyone in college, to everyone in high school, right? These type of topics should be mandatory. It should be a class about respect, about your body, about your rights. These things should be taught in every school, every classroom. Because this is the most important thing we can learn, right? Like, what are we here to do except to act respectfully and ethically and learn to protect each other, protect ourselves, and protect our loved ones from abuse? What else is there, right? I mean, it applies to every aspect of our lives. Right now, I'm dealing with a situation where someone in my family is being taken advantage of. Now, totally their fault too, because they're not listening, but they may be mentally compromised, and so they're being taken advantage of by a scam artist, and who is scamming a lot of money out of them. Now, this issue, so this thing comes up all the time. These topics about mutuality, agreement, mutual understanding, mental capacity that I talk about as the elements of contract. It happens in every area of our lives, literally, not just sex and consent, but also in business, also in fraud, in every type of crime. It's all covered by this topic. The entire spectrum of stuff that happens in our interactions with other people are covered by this framework and by this topic. So that is why this is just critical for people to learn from a young age. So support me in getting the word out, and share these lives, share the information. If you know of organizations that you think I could connect with and would be helpful, then please, connect me to them. If you know the founder or someone in an organization, connect me. Or if you know someone who knows somebody, right? Because we need to get the word out. We need to give the people who are on the front lines better tools to be able to use in this fight. Better tools to be able to use in this re-education of society. So I appreciate you. I appreciate your efforts, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so keep going. Tomorrow, who knows where I'm going to be? Right now, I'm in New Mexico. Tomorrow, I should be passing through Texas. So yeah, I will call you from there and see you guys then. And yeah, please send me a message, DM me, or email me, faith@faithjones.com, if you have information about people you'd like to connect me to help us in this societal re-education. Okay. All right, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.